Hi, welcome to 199. Today I want to talk about some of the things that I have on my fashion wish list that I think are a little bit weird. And that's it. That's the whole video. But no, I have like some really weird ones. You have to trust me, okay? And I'm also gonna try to have the microphone in front of my mouth this time because last time the audio was all over the place. The first thing that I have on my list is a school or not professional team hockey jersey because I don't like the ones that have like the big logo of a team everywhere. I don't want one that says like, I don't know, reason and some stuff on it. I don't like those ones. I like the vintage university. I like the ones that have only like the logos and the team colors, maybe some other stuff, but basically that. But I really like the fit of hockey jerseys, especially the ones that have the lines on the arms. I think those look so cute. And in the same vein of school slash university vintage things I want is a cheerleader cardigan, especially one that's also really simple. I like the ones who have fun colors, but I don't like when they have a lot of things going on. I also would love to get one with a letter or some numbers. I'm gonna put some examples on screen, and I think I prefer a cardigan with buttons than like a full sweater, but I'm also not against it. And I have to be honest, this one is a little bit inspired, or I was a little bit influenced by Caroline Tucker. Get away on that cheerleader outfit. We all know the one. And also Ethel Kane when she was wearing her cheerleader outfit concerts. I talked about this one in the last video, but it's the cat unicorn rainbow backpack. This one, which is obviously so 2012. But I love it. Imagine how fun it will be to have that one. I don't know if it's gonna fit that well with some part of my style because I really like vintage and I don't think it will go with vintage. But I'm still an emo kid. My dream is being an emo kid from the early 20s. So I think I can make it work. And it's so cute. But it's really expensive because there's only resellers online and for like eBay and stuff. It's a little bit expensive for me. Oh, this one. This all started because I saw this image on Pinterest and it is hippie lace-up shorts, like high-waisted, and especially if I can find ones that are velvet material or that are really colorful. I will love one of those. I tried to make some pants inspired by those shorts, but it didn't go well, to be honest. I don't like them. And I want to find some of them. You can tell I love 70s by all of this, but let me go get the pants. Okay, I have the pants. They are not horrible, and they actually make my butt look nice, but they are so unpolished and unfinished that I don't really like them. So if I can find a thrift store or secondhand some shirts in that style, even some pants, I will love them. This one is really oddly specific, which is yellow and black merch, especially from metal bands. But the metal bands I like doesn't have this merch, like in this color scheme. But I have seen some people wearing it, and it looks so cool. And I'm thinking of making some merch, like fake merch, from some local bands with this color scheme because I like it so much. And I also really like some metal logos that are inspired by trypophobia. Trigger warning if you have trypophobia, I have it, but I feel it's really cool to have this feeling of rejection to something and still put it on your skin. So it all started because of Crossback, another YouTuber. You can go watch his channel, I really like it. And he has some t shirts with a little bit of a trypophobia design, and then he posted another artist on his stories And she has some crazy designs. I'm gonna put it on screen. It's crazy. You don't even know what it says there. It's amazing for me. This one I don't think it's that weird, but vintage aviator jacket with a lot of patches. I'm gonna put some pictures on screen. I think it's difficult to get in the place I live because there's not a lot of aviation happening or stuff like that. And I would really like one of the World Wars to be honest, but that's crazy to get. And I think they can go with a lot of stuff, with a lot of vintage, with like 70s style. I also mentioned this one in the last video, but it's disco pants. The ones from American Apparel. I really like because I have a problem that I have realized, and it's the same reason why I want the shirt that I talked about previously, but it's that I have really boring pants. All that I have is like denim and some black pants, and that's it. And I want something more fun. So I think disco pants can fill that gap in my closet really easily. I know some people are gonna hate the skinny jean, this close to your skin material, but I like them. And they have a lot of fun colors. Even if I think the black one will be the one I use the most, I really like some of the blues or the red, the pink. They are also fun. This one can be a little bit too much for some people, but there's this brand that is called Face, and they have some leather cuffs that I really like. And I think they can be so fun for an outfit. And here is really hot right now, so I like to wear just some simple black tank top. And I think with some leather cuffs, it can be a little bit more edgy. I don't know. I feel weird saying edgy. Yeah, look at these images. I really like them. And I know it can be a little bit weird. I'm a little bit hesitant in trying to get some because of that. Because I know that the perception of some people, it can be sexual, but still, I think they're really fun and really weird. And this one, it's also really specific, but it's orange lacy underwear. Because I also saw another creator, this is just me being influenced, that is Helly Horror, I think that's her name. And she posted one story one time where she was wearing a black leather vest and some black leather mini shorts, but she was wearing some orange underwear under it, and it looks really good and really fun. And I like it, and I want some now. The next one is not weird, like it's a little bit weird, but not the piece of clothing, just like the qualifications I want them to have. And it's a Harley Davidson zip up shirt. I've seen a lot on secondhand website, but I have a problem, and it's that I don't like logos, as you can tell in a lot of these ones. So a lot of the times the back on this is really ugly for me. I don't like when it's like a tiny logo in the middle of the back. That's horrible for me. That's horrible, in my opinion. For me, there's some ones that I really like. There's a black one that I really like, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little bit hard to get one I really like. And this next one, I don't think it's weird, but my idea of why I want it, it's a little bit weird, and it's the milk perfume from Bath and Body Works. We actually have Bath and Body Works here, but they don't have this body mist. I don't know why, but I wanna smell like milk because in my idea, in my mind, I also can smell. Fun fact about me, I can smell. So it's just in my mind. But in my idea, in my mind, all puppies, like just brown puppies, smell like milk. That's my idea. When I think of a perfume that smells like milk, I think of puppies. And I want that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you have it, let me know your opinions of the perfume in comments because I've seen like some reviews and people like it, but I don't know if everybody does. And I can smell, so my whole perception of perfumes and smells is based on other people's opinions. Okay, porcupine earrings. Hear me out. Hear me out. Look at this image. Look at this other image. For me, they don't look really cool. And I really like bone jewelry. I have some cat teeth earrings, but the problem is that it's really hard to find some that are made ethically, and I don't want anything animal related if it's not ethical. That's why I don't have porcupine earrings, and also because I don't have the money for it. But I really like them, and I think they can be really fun, and they can also go with the 70s style. So yeah, and the last one that I don't think I'm gonna get anytime soon, but hear me out. Get ready for this. Get ready. Get ready. Yellow hair. The way I need yellow hair. Am I being influenced by Hayley Williams? Probably. Am I mad that I'm being influenced by Hayley Williams? Not at all. And she's coming here this year, so it could be really fun to have some yellow hair, bright yellow. Imagine my metal hoodie, black and yellow, with my yellow hair. Just imagine it. It will be so fun. But I don't have a job. Please, if anyone has a job for me, just tell me. I cannot find anything. So I don't think I'm gonna get yellow hair until I find a job, and I will get it only if my job lets me get yellow hair. But I've had multiple colors of hair, like almost every color hair ever, but I haven't had yellow, and I want it. But I'm also trying to grow my hair. I don't know. Just let me your opinions. Do you think I will look great on yellow hair? Do you think I should get mini bangs? My bangs are doing wee today. So if I do this, it looks like I have side mini bangs, and I think they can look cute, and they are really on trend right now. So I don't want to get it because I think people are gonna be like, oh, so you only get it because they're trendy. But I think they look cute. So sorry for yapping too much. Let me know your opinions on all of these things. Let me know if you think they're weird or if you think they are completely normal. And I just wanna be different because I'm not like other girls. I'm exactly like other girls. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the background. Let me know what you think of the things I talked about. Anything, subscribe please. I need it. And see you on the next video. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye.